Today's video we have an Air Max 1 Premium in the colorway Baltic Blue and Sesame, and the color on these are stunning. First of all though, for boxing we do just have the normal standard red and white Nike box. Now let's take a look at these eye-catching shoes. I can't lie to you, if you're walking past anyone in these are definitely going to get people's attention because this blue is something else. Now before we get into the details of this sneaker, I picked them directly up from Nike and they are still sitting there for retail at £152, $175. So if you are interested by the end of this video, or you are interested now, you can just head on over there. I'm not sure what sizes they have got left, probably depends on what country you are in, but that is amazing. Obviously we're not here to kind of pay resale. Also another thing to point out is sizing. I always go down to 0.5 size for my Air Maxes. Usually I'm a size 7, so for these I got a 6.5 and they always fit perfectly when I get a 6.5. Now we've got that out of the way, let's take a closer look into these Air Max 1s Baltic Blue and Sesame. So of course we have the normal standard Air Max 1 silhouette, however we do not have the normal standard materials that we have seen before. This is why it's called premium, because I feel like it's just taking this Air Max to the next level. So as you can see on the upper, it is just fully made of corduroy material. I absolutely love materialed trainers and especially corduroy. So we do have the normal standard silhouette and we do have the normal panels, the normal overlays which we usually see. However, this time we just have it lined in corduroy. Even though this is lined in corduroy, we still have the same panels, the same overlaps, but the main difference is that some of the corduroy is lined in different directions. As you can see, some of it is horizontal and some of it is vertical, which I feel like is essential because then you can kind of see more of the panels, whereas if they were all the same, I feel like it would look a little bit boring. This corduroy material definitely takes the sneaker into the next level in terms of looking more premium, looking more expensive. In hand, it feels really soft to touch. It feels really nice in hand and definitely feels premium. It feels thick, which corduroy does, but the strange thing about it, even though it feels thick, which is what I would expect of a corduroy premium shoe, it still is flexible. It's still enough, you know, it's not really hard that it's got no kind of flexibility in it, as you can see, literally. So, you know, if you want to bend your foot and stuff like that, as you would in a normal Air Max 1, it's still going to do the same thing. So the upper is mainly this blue, but we do have this sesame color in the swoosh, which I absolutely love. It makes such a nice contrast. And this sesame color, which is like beige, I feel like is always a hit. And as you can see, the swoosh is also in this corduroy, so there's no part on this upper that is not in corduroy on the panels and obviously on the swoosh. Moving towards the front of the shoe, we do have some standard normal Nike laces. There's nothing special about these, however they are in the exact same color as this Baltic Blue. I feel like personally for me it's a lot of blue, and they do actually give you a sesame pair of laces, so I feel like these would go so well. I think this would just make a really nice contrast to the rest of the shoe, just like the swoosh does. If we take a look at the tongue of the shoe, we do have the Baltic Blue corduroy, and then on the tongue tag we do have this dark blue contrasted nicely again with the sesame color. Also towards the back of the shoe we do have the normal Nike Air logo on the back, which we usually see, but this time we have it in the dark blue stitched in as well, again giving us that premium feeling. Taking a look inside the shoe, we have this dark blue in the sock lining and also in the insole, and then we have the Baltic Blue contrasted in the logo. I do think it's nice that we do have a different color, and I feel like a darker color really does go well. We could not have a Baltic Blue in there. I feel like that would have just been a little bit too much. Moving on to the bottom of the shoe, we do have an off-white midsole, and then on the bottom we do have the dark blue again. As I said before with the sock lining, I definitely think that this dark blue is needed because it just goes in so nicely. Also, you will see that we do have speckles. This is probably from the recycled material that Nike have been using for their sustainability movement. I am really impressed with the quality of the shoe, and I definitely think this is one of the pieces that is a statement shoe that you have in your collection, because as I said before, I mean, how can you just not look at it? It literally just stands out in your eyes because it is so bright. What I do also really like about the shoe is I do think that you can dress it up. Corduroy for me usually gives off that smart kind of vibe, and I definitely think that you could wear a smart outfit with these, which is good because I feel like some other Air Max 1s are not so smart. The Air Max 1 silhouette in general are always a very comfortable shoe, and that is no exception for this. I'm just so in love with the corduroy. I definitely think it just elevates the Air Max 1 to that next level, and it definitely stands out compared to the rest of them. Overall, I definitely think that this is a massive cop, and summer is around the corner and these are perfect for summer. The color is just giving summer. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please don't forget to give it a like, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with all my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video.